Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fikriyyah Luthfiatuzzahra with student ID number is A310220021. Here I will give an opinion about e-learning. Electronic learning system or e-learning can be defined as a form for information technology applied in the field of education in the form of a website that can be accessed anywhere. Electronic learning system is a term that can be interpreted as a form of information technology applied in the field of education, which can be in the form of a website that can be accessed anywhere. E-learning is the basis and logical consequence of the development of information and communication technology. E-learning process allows teaching and learning to be done by anyone, anytime, and anywhere. The following are some other benefits of e-learning that you need to know. A more practical and fun learning experience. B. A more personal approach to each student. C. Student performance can be monitored easier. D. Save on learning costs. E. Centralized student database. Successful e-learning consists of three criteria, namely, first, meaningful content, second, effective learning design, third, technology that works. Disadvantage of learning: lack of interaction between teachers and students or even between students. This can slow down the formation of values in the learning and teaching process. The tendency to ignore academic or social aspects and instead encourage the growth of business commercial aspects. In distance learning, e-learning allows students to gain knowledge without having to be physically present in class. Students can be in city X while the instructor and the lesson flow are in other places, in other cities, and even in other countries. Interaction can be carried out online in real time or offline or archived. E-learning is delivered using a computer device. In general, the device is equipped with a multimedia device with a CD drive and an internet connection or a local intranet. By having a computer connected to an intranet or in the internet, students can participate in learning. Learning can include both formal and informal learning. Formal e-learning, for example, is learning with a curriculum, syllabus, subjects and tests that have been arranged based on a schedule that has been agreed upon by the relevant parties, a learning manager, and the learner himself. Learning like this usually has a high level of interaction and is required by the organizer for the participant. Or distance learning is managed by an organizer who is engaged in providing learning service to the public. E-learning can also be carried out informally with simpler interaction, for example through mailing lists, a newsletter, or personal websites. Organizations and companies that wish to socialize certain service programs, knowledge, or skill to the wider community, usually free of charge. An effective learning program starts with planning and focus on the needs of teaching materials and the needs of the learner. In designing an learning system, it is necessary to consider two things, namely target participants and expected learning outcomes. Understanding of participants is very important, which includes their hopes and goals in participating in e-learning. Speed in accessing the internet or network, bandwidth limitation, cost for internet access, as well as background knowledge regarding readiness to take part in learning. An understanding of learning outcomes is needed to determine the scope of the material to the framework for assessing learning outcomes and prior knowledge. That's my opinion about e-learning. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.